guys, and welcome to Classy Handmade. My name is Shondell, and welcome today to my channel. So, this is just a follow-up on one of my items that I was making. So, in episode 51, I told you that I was making some gnomes. I showed you it, but it was all pieces. They weren't put together. So, I'm here to show you the finished gnome. I put them together and some of what I'm working on and some of the finish of the monsters that I've made. So here is one of the first gnome that I have made and put together. This pattern is from Gnome Planet from Etsy. The pattern that I bought, it's for a candy gnome. But I use the pattern, I change the colors, and I make it a fall gnome. I create my own pumpkin, as you can see, and I have my leaf on my pumpkin. So the pumpkin is attached to the head of the gnome. So here is one. And the yarn that I use is Merino from Michaels. They had a clearance a couple months back, and I bought some of this color. I talk about in episode 51. If you want to check back that episode, all the information on the yarn. The beard, it's woolies, and you know woolies have some wool in it, so I use a pet brush to brush it out. And this is it, get it like this. And what I did, I just took my felting tool and I felt it onto the body, so it's more stable. So here is one finished gnome, and here is the other. So together, this is what they look like. So guys, you see, you take a pattern and you can change the color. You don't always have to follow the exact color and pattern. You know, you can change it up and make it your own. So sometimes a pattern is just a recipe for something that you want to create. So that's what I did. I take the pattern, change it up, change the color up, and so on. So you can see from the pattern that I I create these two fall gnome. All right, there we go. So remember I was talking about the monster pattern. These little monsters are so addictive. I first saw these monsters on Craftable Ever After, and that's Cassandra. And I went right away and I got the pattern. It's free, and you can check episode 51. You could find it on Craftable Ever After. She have the, if I could, you know what, if I could copy the link, I will leave it in the description box, so you won't have to go, but you could still check her out and see, because she likes to make amigurumi too. So these monsters were made out of some scrap sock yarn that I have. And here you go. I think I did show you these last week, or maybe one of them. But aren't they cute? Maybe I didn't. So I made these two. So they are wool. They have wool in it. And then I made this one here. And this yarn is from a yarn that I bought from Michaels. They were having clearance. It usually comes with a little pom-pom on it. It's a DMC yarn. It's 100% acrylic. It usually comes with these pom-pom on it. And you knit the hat and you add this at the top. But what I did, I take it and I made this monster out of it. So for now, that's all my finished item. I did make some more pencil. I have to put eyes onto it. So I just put on a little mouth and so on. So far I have 4 monsters. So here I have these 2, and this one was made with Hobby Lobby yarn. And then I have these 2 small ones. So you can see the difference. These are much smaller. I wish I could hold them all together. So, see? These are perfect for keychain. Okay, here you go. This 2 is perfect for keychain. And then this one is much bigger. Oh, you won't believe these 2 are size 4 yarn. Both size 4 yarn. But this is Hobby Lobby size 4 yarn, and this is DMC size 4. You see how bigger it is? Same pattern, same amount of stitches, but they come out totally bigger. All right, so those are my little monsters. For my pumpkin, I add a stem to it. This stem, I use some twine, some green twine I found at the thrift shop, and some straw, and I make a stem for my pumpkin. So I will glue it down because right now it's just wrapped around there. I will glue it down, and I don't think I'll add anything more to it. So that's my pumpkin. This is the twine that I bought from thrift shop. You could see what it looks like. And I found the yellow one, and this is a mustardy color, and this is a green. So these are the 2 colors that I have. They smell like burlap rope. That's exactly what they smell like, burlap, but in rope. So that's what I'm using to make the stem of the pumpkin. I'm working on a jellyfish, and I'm using my milk cotton I bought this bag of milk cotton, a variety of colors from Amazon. And I'm using it is Love Limb. And I'm using it to make the octo jellyfish. Sorry, I keep saying octo. So let me show you so far where I am. Right now I'm making the tentacles, and I'm doing it in 2 colors. I'm using an orange and a aqua color. So this is what the jellyfish will look like. This is the bottom of the jellyfish. So I have 8 of these, and I will make 3 of these curly Q to put at the bottom. This is the head of the jellyfish. So if I'm finishing time and I have time to come and show you, or if I could take some pictures of the finished item, I will do that and insert it into this somewhere, either at the beginning or at the end. So this is what it would look like. I'll come back and show you. Take pictures. I won't come back and show it, and insert it somewhere in this video. So guys, that's all I have for you today. So what I'm making all these little things because I have a craft fair coming up at the end of this week, Saturday. And so I'm working on little things. I have a couple of amigurumi, bigger amigurumi. So I am not going to work on any large amigurumi right now until, you know, I'm able to at least sell most of it. And then I'll work on some new ones. So that's what I'm working on. For the future plans, what I'm planning for the fall, I would like to do a tutorial on my leafy patch shawl, and I'm going to do it in parts, and I'm going to have prices for a, you know, so, and every time I put out a part, I will, you know, do a giveaway on or something. I'll try and see how I could work it out. What's the best way to work that out? Where the price is concerned. Maybe what I will do is we can do the shawl together, and at the end, depends on how many prices I have, I could just pull you sending your picture, and we can put all together who's sending their picture, finish items, and so on. And maybe who posts on my Facebook group and so on could win. We'll work something else to make it fun, okay? So, guys, I guess a plane is passing. It's almost Friday, the weekend. So, what I have any plans for this weekend? So, I took tomorrow off because, you know, anyhow. So, guys, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Don't forget to share your finished works on my Facebook page, Classy and May. Go check out my patterns also on Etsy and so on. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys as always, and tell me what you're working on, and if you will be taking part whenever I put out the video for the with my shawl. So, guys, and there is my moosh pattern. Someone said that they bought the pattern but they cannot read a pattern, so they want me to do a tutorial. I'm not saying no, I won't do a tutorial, maybe later. Right now, not right now. So, but it's a good thing. Next time, anytime I release a pattern, what I'll do is do a tutorial and attach it to the pattern. Maybe I can still do that. Do a tutorial and attach it to the pattern. So I'll see if I have time to work on that, and maybe I can do it that way. So, guys, thank you all for your support, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend if I don't see you, or if not, I'll come back and tell you how the craft fair went if I have time. So bye bye, guys. Have a great day. Bye.